In 1971, 5 musicians formed a band in Los Angeles that would reshape the music industry. The Eagles didn't just create hit songs, they pioneered new ways for bands to make money. Their journey from local venues to stadiums reveals how they transformed the business side of rock and roll. This story explores the Eagles' rise to fame and their lasting impact on how musicians approach their careers and finances. The birth of a troubled band. The Eagles' journey began in the gritty underbelly of 1971 Los Angeles, far from the glitz and glamour of their later fame. Don Henley, Glenn Frey, Bernie Leadon, and Randy Meisner came together in a city teeming with aspiring musicians, all fighting for their shot at stardom. The band's early days were marked by uncertainty and struggle. They experimented with different sounds, searching for their unique voice in a crowded musical landscape. This lack of direction often led to tension between members, each pulling the band in different directions. Playing in near-empty clubs and bars, the Eagles wondered if their efforts would ever bear fruit. The constant pressure to make ends meet while pursuing their dreams took a heavy toll on their personal lives and relationships. A glimmer of hope appeared when they caught the attention of Linda Ronstadt, who hired them as her backing band. This opportunity proved crucial, exposing them to industry insiders who would later play pivotal roles in their career. It was during their time with Ronstadt that the Eagles caught the ear of David Geffen, a rising figure in the music industry. Impressed by their harmonies and songwriting skills, Geffen saw potential that others had overlooked. This led to the band's first record deal with Asylum Records, a hard-won contract that would set the stage for their future innovations. As they prepared to record their debut album, the Eagles faced the daunting task of translating their live sound to the studio. The pressure was immense, but little did they know that these early struggles were just the beginning of a tumultuous journey that would shape them into the legendary band we know today. A rocky road to success. The Eagles' rapid rise to fame brought unexpected challenges that would shape their future business decisions. Their debut album's success catapulted them into a relentless cycle of writing, recording, and touring. The band found themselves constantly on the road, playing to packed venues night after night, with little time to catch their breath. As the pressure mounted, the band began to explore innovative ways to manage their grueling schedule and maximize their earnings. They pioneered the concept of VIP packages, offering exclusive backstage access and premium seating to fans willing to pay top dollar. This move not only boosted their income, but also set a new standard in the music industry for fan experiences. Behind the scenes, tensions were brewing. Don Henley and Glenn Frey's increasing control over the band's creative direction caused friction within the group. The strain of constant travel and performance began to affect their personal lives, leading some members to seek unhealthy coping mechanisms. Recording sessions became battlegrounds of creativity. During the production of On the Border, conflicts with producer Glyn Johns over the band's musical direction led to heated arguments and delays. These creative differences pushed the Eagles to take more control over their sound and production process, a decision that would later influence their business model. The recording of Hotel California marked a turning point for the band. Don Felder recalled spending 7 quarrelsome months in Miami, with tensions running high. Yet from this chaos emerged a masterpiece that would redefine their career and financial trajectory. The album's instant success, reaching #1 on the charts just a week after its release, allowed the Eagles to command higher ticket prices and negotiate better deals with their record label. However, the incredible success of Hotel California came at a cost. The pressures that had been building for years were reaching a breaking point. As the Eagles reached new heights of fame and fortune, they faced their greatest challenge, navigating the pitfalls of their own success while maintaining their artistic integrity and business acumen. The price of fame. While the Eagles dominated the charts with hits like Hotel California, their personal lives were in turmoil. The band's lifestyle had spiraled out of control, with substance abuse and endless touring taking a heavy toll. Glenn Frey, once caught smoking marijuana by his mother, now faced arrests for drug possession and public intoxication. Success amplified the Eagles' problems rather than solving them. Internal conflicts that had simmered beneath the surface now boiled over, affecting their business strategies and approach to revenue generation. Don Henley and Glenn Frey's tight control over the band's creative direction caused resentment among other members, leading to heated arguments during recording sessions. The pressure to maintain their success pushed the band to explore innovative tour strategies and revenue streams. However, these business innovations were often overshadowed by personal struggles. Producer Glyn Johns grew increasingly frustrated as band members would disappear during recording sessions, compromising the quality of their work. Don Henley later reflected on this dark period, acknowledging that their excesses may have brought out the worst in a lot of us. The band's relationships deteriorated, with Don Felder stating, "We went from a bunch of young guys hanging out together to 5 men who couldn't stand each other." As the 1970s drew to a close, the Eagles were flying dangerously close to the edge. The breaking point came on July 31, 1980, at a benefit concert in Long Beach, California. What should have been a triumphant performance instead became the site of their implosion. Tensions between Don Felder and Glenn Frey erupted into open hostility on stage, with the two threatening each other between songs. The Eagles' final flight ended that night. The band, that had soared to unimaginable heights, crashed back to earth, torn apart by the very success they had chased for so long. As the dust settled, the members went their separate ways, leaving behind a legacy of incredible music and cautionary tales of excess. In the aftermath of the split, each member faced the daunting task of rebuilding their lives and careers. The years ahead would bring solo projects, personal challenges, and unexpected twists. But for now, the Eagles' reign as the Kings of Rock had come to a bitter end, leaving fans to wonder if they would ever take flight again. Solo careers and personal demons. The Eagles' breakup in 1980 marked the beginning of a new era for each member, as they embarked on solo careers that would shape the music industry in unexpected ways. Don Henley emerged as a powerhouse, his solo success redefining how rock artists could transition to pop stardom. His hit singles, Dirty Laundry and The Boys of Summer, not only dominated charts, but also showcased a new model for rock musicians to adapt to changing musical tastes. Glenn Frey's journey highlighted the growing importance of diversification in the entertainment industry. While his musical output was less consistent than Henley's, Frey's ventures into acting and soundtrack contributions demonstrated how artists could leverage their fame across multiple platforms to maintain relevance and financial stability. Joe Walsh's struggles with addiction cast a dark shadow over his career for 14 years. His battle with substance abuse served as a cautionary tale for the industry, prompting discussions about the need for better support systems for artists dealing with the pressures of fame and creativity. Timothy B. Schmidt carved out a niche as a session musician, illustrating the value of versatility in a changing music landscape. His ability to contribute to various projects showcased a sustainable career path for musicians beyond the spotlight of stardom. As the years passed, the music industry underwent significant transformations. The rise of MTV, the advent of CDs, and changing consumer preferences reshaped the business models that had defined the Eagles' earlier success. These shifts would ultimately influence the band's approach to their eventual reunion. The 1994 Hell Freezes Over album and tour marked a turning point in how legacy acts could capitalize on nostalgia while adapting to new market realities. The Eagles' comeback demonstrated the potential for reunions to generate substantial revenue through album sales, touring, and merchandising, setting a template that many other classic rock bands would follow. As they prepared to take flight once more, the Eagles faced a music landscape vastly different from the one they left in 1980. Their ability to navigate these changes would test not only their musical prowess, but also their business acumen, forcing them to reconcile their past conflicts with the potential for future success in a new era of the music industry. a complicated reunion. The Eagles' reunion in 1994 was a mix of excitement and uncertainty. While fans were thrilled to see their heroes perform again, the band faced challenges adapting to a changed music industry. Old tensions resurfaced in the studio, and creative differences that had torn them apart in 1980 remained unresolved. The firing of Don Felder in 2001 led to a $50 million lawsuit that threatened the Eagles' comeback. This legal battle exposed deep conflicts within the group and cast a shadow over their reunion. However, the remaining members pushed forward, focusing on innovative business strategies to navigate the changing landscape. In 2007, the Eagles released Long Road Out of Eden, their first studio album in 28 years. They took an unconventional approach to distribution, making the album exclusively available through Walmart and their own website. This bold move paid off, with the album debuting at #1 on the Billboard charts. It became the first account-exclusive album to achieve this feat, selling 7 times platinum and proving the Eagles could still connect with audiences. Despite this success, the band's later years were marked by uncertainty. Glenn Frey's declining health raised questions about the Eagles' future. As they embarked on what many believed would be their farewell tour, the band faced the challenge of continuing without one of their founding members. This difficult period forced them to reconsider their legacy and business strategies, seeking ways to honor their past while adapting to an ever-changing music industry. The final flight. The Eagles' soaring career took a somber turn as they embarked on what many believed would be their final tour. Glenn Frey, the charismatic co-founder, was noticeably absent, leaving an empty spot on stage that symbolized the band's uncertain future. For decades, the Eagles had been a powerhouse in the music industry, with a catalog of hits spanning generations. But behind the scenes, Frey's deteriorating health posed a significant challenge to the band's business model. As his condition worsened, the remaining members faced a crucial decision. How could they continue without one of their founding pillars? On January 18, 2016, Glenn Frey passed away at 67. His death sent shockwaves through the music world and left the band grappling with both personal loss and professional uncertainty. The Eagles paid tribute to Frey at the 58th Grammy Awards, performing Take It Easy with Jackson Browne, a poignant moment that highlighted the void left by his absence. As time passed, the band began to consider their options for moving forward. In a bold move that demonstrated their innovative approach to maintaining their brand, they brought in Deacon Frey, Glenn's son, and country star Vince Gill to join the lineup. This decision not only honored Frey's legacy, but also breathed new life into the band's business model. The Eagles' ability to adapt in the face of tragedy showcased their resilience and business acumen. By integrating new members while maintaining their signature sound, they found a way to continue their legacy and preserve their revenue streams. Don Henley expressed pride in how Deacon Frey was able to pick up the torch and carry it forward for his father, ensuring the band's continued success. This transition period highlighted the Eagles' revolutionary approach to band management and longevity. Their willingness to evolve while staying true to their roots resonated with fans old and new, proving that their business model could withstand even the most challenging circumstances. As the Eagles continue to perform, Glenn Frey's absence remains a bittersweet note in their story. However, their journey serves as a testament to the band's innovative spirit and their ability to adapt their business practices in the face of adversity. The Eagles' legacy now extends beyond their music, encompassing a blueprint for how iconic bands can navigate change and continue to thrive in the ever-evolving music industry. The Eagles' journey from struggling musicians to rock legends reshaped the music industry's business model. Their innovative approach to album production, marketing, and touring set new standards for artists and record labels alike. The band's ability to blend country and rock music appealed to a wide audience, leading to unprecedented commercial success. Their business acumen extended beyond music creation. The Eagles pioneered the concept of band-controlled merchandising, taking charge of their image and product lines. This move gave them greater control over their brand and additional revenue streams, a practice now common in the industry. The band's influence on the recording process was equally significant. Their perfectionist approach in the studio, though time-consuming and expensive, resulted in high-quality productions that became industry benchmarks. This attention to detail in recording and production became a model for future artists and producers. Despite their commercial triumphs, the Eagles' story serves as a cautionary tale about the music industry's pressures. Their legacy extends beyond chart-topping hits, demonstrating how business innovation in music can lead to both tremendous success and personal costs. The Eagles' journey illustrates the complex reality of navigating fame and fortune in the entertainment world, leaving an enduring impact on how musicians approach their careers and business dealings.